Welcome to our YouTube channel dedicated to exploring the latest insights and opportunities in the world of finance and investments, with a special focus on currency revaluation, gold and silver investments, cryptocurrency, and make money online opportunities, and more. If you're interested in staying up to date on the latest developments in currency revaluation, particularly the Iraqi dinar and other currencies, best to subscribe to this channel. Please note that the content on this YouTube channel is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. We are not licensed financial advisors, and the opinions expressed on this channel are based on our own research and personal experience. We strongly recommend that you do your own research and consult with a licensed financial advisor. Also, just before we go any further, this channel has a weekly giveaway of 100 Dogecoin. To enter, all you have to do is be subscribed to this channel, like this video, and watch this video until the end, because if you don't, you will be automatically disqualified from the giveaway. We will be sharing the random hashtag keyword daily somewhere in the video, and then comment hashtag the keyword with no spaces in between in the comment section. Good luck! Now, let's proceed with the latest Iraqi dinar news and intel today. Please take these pieces of information with a grain of salt, and please make sure to do your own due diligence. Something's shifting in Iraq, and it feels different this time. Before we begin, make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell, because when this moment finally hits, you'll want to be among the first to know. Now, I've seen plenty of updates over the years, but what's coming out this week? It's not just noise, it's movement. Real, coordinated movement that's connecting dots we've been tracking for months. From major financial signals to quiet steps behind the scenes, every piece of this puzzle is starting to fall into place. And the timing? It couldn't be more strategic. We're seeing signs that Iraq may have already entered a new phase, one that points toward readiness, not preparation. And that's why I believe the window we're in right now could be critical. So stick around until the end, because after we go through these updates, I'll be breaking down my own final analysis, what it all means for the revaluation, the reinstatement, and why, in my opinion, Iraq might be positioned to move at any time now. Let's get into the updates. From Intel guru Bruce via Wiser Now. What about the timing for us to get our notifications? All week I have heard it would be over the weekend, and then we heard it would be more like any time from the weekend through Tuesday. From Newshound Intel Guru Mountain Goat. I need to cover this bullshit about getting an 800 number to call to make an appointment to go exchange. The banks will simply exchange your dinar at the bank as they normally exchange currency. There will be no special 800 numbers. By the way, there are no exchange centers either. That too is such nonsense. They may set up special rooms and hire additional personnel to handle peak loads of exchangers. This is why people call this a scam, but the investment is real. From Intel Newshound guru MarkZ via PDK. Article: Iraq's financial reserves exceeds $100 billion, which is also the value of all of their currency. From Intel guru Frank 26. I think this blessing of the monetary reform of the Iraqi dinar is right here. It's going through a process of being implemented. It's already introduced. They took the whole freaking year to introduce it to the citizens. They started last summer. Now a year later, we're sitting pretty by the swimming pool. It's not as disoriented or confusing as it was last year. Now you know it, and I know it. Even the banks are saying, yeah, we know. From Guru Nader, from the Mideast, some people are going to come out. They're going to tell you something about the election has been postponed or something like that. It's totally not true. It's totally fake. If they go by the Constitution, they're not allowed to postpone any election anymore. The Parliament will be on the 11th. From Newshound guru Sandy Ingram, you could end up in prison over your IQD profits and believing you do not need to pay capital gains taxes on your currency profits. The bottom line is you will owe capital gains taxes. From Newshound guru Clare, article: Al-Sudani's advisor, Iraq is experiencing a rare price boom in its modern economic history. Quote, This boom is driven by low inflation rates, a remarkably stable exchange rate, and improved unemployment rates, all due to effective coordination between monetary, fiscal, and trade policies. From Intel guru Frank 26 Iraq Boots on the Ground report from Firefly, Saleh on TV saying we have achieved unprecedented results in controlling the exchange rate, and it is an all-time low inflation. Saleh is really singing like a bird today. From Frank, can I change the world for you, Firefly? We have achieved the new exchange rate. I mean, come on. LOL. It's comical for me because you want a crystal ball where you can look into it, whereas I am in the crystal ball. Saleh? The man is talking like a parrot on steroids, and he's singing you the truth. From newshound guru Militia Man, I'm getting very excited about what's happening because I think there's so many things out there that are tying this together that we've never seen before. It's a bigger web. It's not just about one country. I like what I'm seeing. Before ending with few more updates, the hashtag keyword for the 100 Dogecoin giveaway is election. You can be the lucky winner if you like, subscribe, and watch the main content of this video. This will be for this coming Sunday's giveaway, and the winner will be announced in one of the Sunday's videos, so you do not want to miss it. From Newshound Guru Hennig, article, FTSE Russell upgrades Vietnam to emerging market status pending interim review. Quote, index provider FTSE Russell has upgraded Vietnam to emerging market status in a long-awaited move that could see foreign investors plow billions of dollars into Southeast Asia's best-performing stock market. FTSE Russell said Vietnam's upgrade from frontier status would be effective on September 21, 2026, and was subject to an interim review in March 2026 to determine whether enough progress had been made in enabling access to global brokers. From Newshound Guru Pimpy, community comment. Pimpy doesn't want this to happen. What the hell are you talking about? Of course I do. Just because I don't agree with what you're saying doesn't mean I don't want it to happen. I'm just letting you guys know this is the truth about things. And finally, the last update is from Intel Guru Frank 26. Question: what's the correlation between the IQD and the VND? Same time, IQD first, then VND. In my opinion, the Vietnamese dong is a little bit behind the Iraqi dinar. But I'm going to tell you something. Because of Donald Trump, the Vietnamese dong is catching up to the Iraqi dinar, in my opinion. Here comes Trump. Everything changes. Before we get started, if you've been following this RVRI journey and don't want to miss the moment when Iraq finally makes its move, go ahead and subscribe and hit that bell. Because when this revaluation happens, and it will, it's going to happen fast. And you'll want to be ready, not trying to catch up. All right, let's get into it. In my opinion, these latest updates are some of the most significant signals we've seen in months. Not hype, but structural evidence that Iraq is almost ready to transition from preparation to execution. Let's start with Mountain Goat's report, where al-Sudani reaffirmed Iraq's commitment to implementing its financial and banking reform program. He told citizens directly that the dinar would once again become a powerful currency. And according to CBI contacts, he wasn't talking about a small jump from 1320 to 1166. He was referring to forex strength. That language alone tells us leadership isn't just managing stability. They're now conditioning public expectation for international value. Then you've got Clare's update the other day. Oliver Wyman is officially reviewing 80 applications for Iraq's new digital bank licenses. That's massive. We're talking about one of the world's top financial consulting firms setting the criteria for who gets to operate within Iraq's new digital banking framework. This is the kind of infrastructure that has to be in place before a revaluation can even function. It's about modernizing payment systems, KYC compliance, cross-border transfers, and financial transparency, all the digital plumbing that allows a currency to go global. And the fact that 80 entities have already applied, that tells us the private sector sees this as imminent. Add to that MarkZ's update. Iraq's financial reserves have now exceeded $100 billion, which just so happens to mirror the estimated value of all circulating dinar. That's no coincidence. When a country can say it has nearly a one-to-one asset backing against its currency, It sends a loud message to the international community. Iraq is ready to support a stronger rate. It's about credibility, and right now, Iraq's central bank has more of it than it's had in 2 decades. And finally, Clare's rare price boom report ties it all together. Low inflation, around 0.8%, historic by Iraq standards, a stable exchange rate at 13.20, and even improving unemployment numbers show that monetary, fiscal, and trade policies are finally working in sync. When you combine that with the CBI reducing total currency issuance by nearly 4% year over year, what you see is a nation tightening the system, cleaning up liquidity, and prepping for revaluation readiness. Now sure, unemployment is still hovering between 13 and 15%. GDP is projected around $291 billion by 2025, and non-oil growth is steady but not explosive. But those aren't negatives, those are indicators of control. The central bank isn't chasing growth through chaos, it's engineering stability through discipline. And that's exactly what you want before a currency shift. So looking at all these together, a prime minister talking openly about a powerful forex dinar, international consultants finalizing digital bank criteria, record reserves backing the currency, and verified low inflation, it paints a picture that Iraq is ripe for a major move. Now, I know a lot of gurus say this could happen any day now, and honestly, I agree it's possible. But I also think it's wise to take a step back and set realistic expectations. Maybe the window is 6 to 12 months at worst, because even if the timing is strategic, all the puzzle pieces are already on the table. We're no longer waiting for reform, we're waiting for activation. From a bird's eye view, Iraq can pull the trigger at any moment. The groundwork is done, the infrastructure is built, and the economic conditions are aligned. So that's my final take. Stay patient, stay grounded, and stay ready. Because when the RVRI finally hits, it won't just be speculation anymore, it'll be history. Moreover, we posted a breaking analysis video the other day. Iraq just made a major move toward joining the World Trade Organization by completing comprehensive technical responses, an essential step that signals a shift toward full international integration. While this might seem like a routine headline, it's actually one of the strongest signs that Iraq could be preparing to move off the program rate and take the dinar global. In this video, I'll break down how this development ties directly into the RVRI process, how it connects with IMF Article 8 compliance, and why this moment could indicate the beginning of the end for the 1300 rate. If you've been watching for the clues and waiting for confirmation that Iraq is ready, this is the update you don't want to overlook. Most people will miss the significance until it's too late. Please go ahead and check it out by clicking on the link on the top right of this video, as you don't want to miss this. Lastly, we will continue to post videos about the recent events and articles supporting the changes taking place in Iraq, so you don't want to miss them. Also, don't forget, please drop a comment below with hashtag and the keyword and let us know what you think. If you like this content and like to support this channel, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification so you get notified when new videos are uploaded. See you on the next video. Bye!